Hi, my name is Justin, aka Ghost Shooter, and today I'm going to be doing my TBR for the month of August. So, as my TBRs usually go, I'll be reading a fiction novel, a non-fiction novel, a graphic novel, and a play or poem. So, this month's first read is going to be, or at least my fiction read, is going to be Heart of Darkness and Select the Stories of Short Fiction by Joseph Conrad. I got the inspiration to read this book after reading King Leopold's Ghost, because King Leopold Ghost um, mentions this book because Joseph Conrad himself went to the Belgian Congo, and after seeing what he saw there, he decided to write a book based on his experiences there. So, just like him, the main character goes to the Belgian Congo and witnesses the tragic things that are going on there. And there are also some other short fiction stories in this book too, but I'm mainly reading it for The Heart of Darkness. This book was given to me by a friend to borrow to read, and so I want to go ahead, read it, and give it back to him. Actually, a lot of the reads this month are either books that he let me borrow or books that he recommended. So my nonfiction read for this month is Way 1968, A Turning Point in the American War in Vietnam by Mark Bowden. And this book I've already started listening to is an audiobook. Basically, in 1968, America believes, or at least America's telling the American public, the American government is telling the American public that Viet Cong and North Vietnam, the Viet Cong are rebels in South Vietnam, and North Vietnam Army, who's supplying them with men and weapons, is on their last legs. The war in Vietnam is almost over. However, in the beginning of 1969, the Viet Cong and the North Vietnam Army launched a major offensive in South Vietnam, attacking major cities. The most hard fought for city was the city of Hue, and this battle not only was a turning point because it came at a point where the American public and a lot of the lower people in the American government believed that the war in Vietnam was almost over, and this offensive basically showed them that indeed the fight was going to go on for quite some time. So this book, I've listened to most of it. I've only have about 3.5 hours left in it. It's a great, harrowing experience of the Marines, civilians, and Viet Cong recounting their experiences in the city of Hue during this tragic, terrible time. I think the battle went on for 3 to 4 weeks, and really have learned a lot since listening to it over the past couple of weeks. So, really good read so far, and I'm glad that I picked this up. So my graphic novel read of the month is another book that I borrowed from a friend, and that is Star Wars Omnibus of Boba Fett. And basically, this is a collection of comic book series, mini-series, and stories about Boba Fett, who is a bounty hunter in the original trilogy of Star Wars. He appeared first in Return, and The Empire Strikes Back. And so basically, this follows is a series of stories from before his appearance in the movies in his younger days, all the way to past his time in the movies and during. And so this is I read a couple stories of it so far. They're all done by different comic book artists and writers. And I read the first story, which was really good. So on the second story, I think this has about 5 or 6. I could be wrong about that, about Boba Fett. But so far, I'm enjoying the read so far, and looks to be pretty good. So for my poem slash play read of the month, I'm actually reading a play for the first time on this channel, and that play is something that friend recommended to me, and that is Christopher Marlowe's Dr. Faustus. So I've already started this book as well, and Dr. Faustus is where we get the Faustian deal from. Actually, this play is based on the book about I think he was called Dr. Faustus. It's based on another book about Dr. Faustus, where it was written before the play, and basically he makes a deal with the devil in exchange for him being able to give him stuff and do stuff for him. So basically, it's a Faustian deal. After he gives his soul to the devil, of course he gets stuff, but in return he has to give away his soul. So that's what the play is basically about, and so far it's been pretty good. So I've been enjoying this. This is my first first play to read that I've read on this channel. So I look forward to telling you all about it at the end of the month. All right, so usually this next read will be my last read that I will present in my TBR, and it will be this month. But I also have a separate video in which I'm going to be doing my TBR for POCathon, which is from August 12th to August 19th, and of which I am one of the hosts. So keep an eye out for that video. So for my last read of my normal TBR, however, I am going to be reading War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I'm already 185 pages into the novel, and a lot has happened so far, and hopefully going forward, the story remains to be as good as it's been up to this point. So that is what I'm going to be reading in the month of August. What are you guys reading? I hope you guys out there all had a good BookTubeathon if you participated. If you finished that, or you completed it and had a really good read, let me know down in the comment section below. I unfortunately was unable to participate because I had a lot going on and didn't have the time. So hopefully next year I'll be ready and able to join in all the fun. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at GhostFreeze28, and you can also follow me on Goodreads. The link to that is down in the description box below. So guys, as always, keep reading.